Me, Cam from Cam's Com, and welcome back to another daily Chelsea transfer news video. And today it's going to be very Sterling heavy because, hey, it looks like he's pretty much signed for us. We're also talking about more talks with Barcelona, Man City, and of course some other centre back options. But without further ado, I'm Cam. This is Cam's Com. I do daily Chelsea transfer news video. So if you're new here, stick around, subscribe, all that jazz. Without further ado, let's go on the first story. Now, starting off with the big news, and that is Sterling has officially signed for Chelsea. Well, not officially, but pretty much officially, depending on who you want to believe. I'm going to start with Fabrizio, who has said, Raheem Sterling to Chelsea, here we go. Final approved arrived from Man City, 45 million fee plus 10 million add-ons. Personal terms agreed days ago. It was never an issue, it's done. Contract until 2027 plus option for further year. Tuchel already had direct conversation with him. And this is where the absolute sigma, David Ornstein, comes in and boots away the tapping merchant, that is Fabrizio Romano, and says, apologies, the fee is 47.5 million fixed and no add-ons. So yeah, the deal is around 47.5 million pounds, which I think is a great deal for Sterling. You know, think about how much they signed him for about 5 years ago. He's held his value and he's coming into his prime, so you've got to take that for granted. He's a guaranteed goal scorer. Third most goals scored under Pep is Raheem Sterling, and what do our swingers need? Goals. What does Sterling have? Goals. What were we lacking the whole last season to try and push for a title? It's probably goals. So hopefully Sterling brings us exactly that, and it's good news, a good deal, the first signing of the Todd Boehly era, and what exciting signing it is. Not really a statement signing, but it's on the way, it's on the path to being a statement signing, and obviously hopefully this is the start to many. On to the next story. Going back to Fabrizio Romano, who has said Chelsea and Man City will be in contact again in the coming days to negotiate Nathan Ake deal after Sterling. Man City have been clear with Chelsea they want almost the same fee paid in August 2020, around £41 million. Ake has full agreement with Chelsea on personal terms. So that's always good. If personal terms are agreed, then the deal is getting closer, because at the end of the day, it's the player that has to move, and of course Man City, we've just done good business with them. They'll be happy. We're going to have to give them another 40 million, so we're just giving our title rivals 90 million, so that's good. But yeah, Nathan Ake, is a bit annoying that Chelsea seem to sell their academy graduates and then buy them back for a lot more than they sold them for. I'm expecting Mark Gurley, Fikayo Tomori, Tammy Abraham, all that jazz. You know, if we kind of kept them and let them progress, it might have been easier, but hey, I'm not Chelsea, so hopefully, yeah, we do need a centre-back. That's a good centre-back signing. It's solid. I obviously want a statement centre-back signing, but Nathan Ake, he's still pretty young, left-footed. Hopefully can replace Christensen and Rudiger, and another centre-back, which I'll be talking about now. Barcelona have confirmed to Cesar Azpilicueta their plan to sign him in the next weeks, but Chelsea are asking for a fee. Negotiations are needed. There's nothing advanced between Chelsea and Sergio Dest as things stand. So of course Dest could be offered the other way, because as we know, Barcelona don't have money, but sometimes they do have money to buy our transfer targets. Yeah, it's a whole thing I'll be talking about. Yeah, it's a bit annoying, but Azpilicueta is linked to Barcelona yet again. That's another centre-back going to Barcelona. Xavi, if you just want to buy, you know, Reece James and Ben Chilwell, just say, man, because you prick. Anyway, speaking of centre-backs, according to Radio Web, Koulibaly is a step away from joining Chelsea. So that's some good news to hopefully lift up the spirit after our whole back line is pillaged by Barcelona. We could hopefully sign Koulibaly instead. Now, on to Barcelona. Now, the thing I'll be talking about Barcelona is, of course, the Rafinha deal, which says, Sport claims Rafinha is expected to arrive in Barcelona on Monday to finalise their transfer. Spanish paper claims compromises agreements between clubs is close, with Leeds now wanting a saga brought to a close and player training alone. Now, yep, Rafinha, a week ago, I was saying, yeah, well, a week and a half ago, Fabrizio and all that mugs were saying, yeah, Rafinha to Chelsea, here we go, what a signing. Personal terms agreed, but Barcelona had to get their grubby mitts in, and the broke Catalonian giants are somehow paying Rafinha. And what's even more annoying, add insult to injury, Barcelona want to pay the first instalment of Rafinha cash to Leeds next year. Sorry, what? What's that, Barcelona? You are almost 200 million in debt, and you are paying his first instalments. Hey, if Rafinha wants to go to a club that's not going to exist in a couple of years, so be it. He'll come crawling back, and we'll say no. because you ignored us. Anyway, that's the news story for today. Of course, subscribe and all that jazz to stick around for more Chelsea updates, but Sterling is pretty much done, so that's one off the list. Very happy Chelsea fan right now. So without further ado, I've been Cam, this is Cam's Com, and I'll see you tomorrow for more Chelsea news.